We bring you the story of India's potato farmers, caught between rising costs and falling prices, and asking if government support is enough. Farmers in Uttar Pradesh are protesting the centre's potato procurement price of rupees 6.5 kg, saying it is less than half their input cost of rupees 12 per kg. The Union Agriculture Ministry has approved procurement under the Market Intervention Scheme, but the farmers argue that only a price of 15 rupees per kg ensures profit. This highlights the larger debate on MSP, debt cycles, and fair farm incomes. Let's understand the constitutional and legal frameworks governing this issue. Directive Principles of State Policy, Article 38 and Article 43 mandates the state to ensure social and economic justice, including fair wages for farmers. Essential Commodities Act 1955 allows government intervention in farm produce markets. MSP policy. Though not a constitutional right, MSP is a government assurance to prevent distressed sales. Market intervention schemes used for perishable crops like potatoes where price crashes. Let's understand the MSP and government policies targeted towards empowering farmers. MSP effectiveness. MSP works well for wheat and rice but is weak for vegetables like potatoes, which lack assured procurement. Shivraj Singh Chouhan's Bhugantar Yojana, Madhya Pradesh, which compensates farmers when market price falls below MSP. Farmers demand nationwide implementation like PM Kisan. Rythu Bandhu in Telangana, direct cash transfers support before sowing helps farmers avoid debt traps. Bonus policy for paddy. Some states offer extra payment above MSP to reduce farmers' losses, for example, in Telangana. Let's understand the Supreme Court's take on this issue. The court has repeatedly emphasized farmers' right to fair remuneration under Article 21, right to life. It has asked governments to ensure MSP implementation is not symbolic but practical. In debt-related cases, the court has warned against exploitative moneylender practices. Let's understand the economic cycle of loss. Low prices leads to losses, leads to debt, leads to higher interest rates, leads to further loans. This cycle perpetuates poverty and dependence on moneylenders. Farmers argue that without strong MSP enforcement, they remain vulnerable. Let's understand the alternative solutions. Selling to franchisees and hotels. Farmers can form cooperatives to directly supply potatoes for fast food chains, hotels, and supermarkets at higher negotiated rates. Biofuel diversion. Surplus potatoes can be processed into ethanol for blended petrol, reducing waste and creating new revenue streams. Price regulation. The Commission for Agriculture Cost and Prices under the Agriculture Ministry recommends MSPs, but vegetables like potatoes are not fully covered. Let's understand the farmers and opposition's criticism. That is, farmers unions say the center rupees 6.5 per kg price is anti-farmer and does not cover cost. Opposition parties accuse the government of ignoring its promise to double farmers' income by 2022. Critics demand the transparent cost calculations and the farmer representation in price-setting bodies. The key suggestions from my side for upholding justice for farmers, such as nationwide Bhugantar Yojana to compensate farmers for price crashes, promote farmer cooperatives for direct sales to retail chains, encourage ethanol production from surplus potatoes, index minimum support price to inflation to ensure sustainable prices for both buyers and sellers, set procurement deadlines to prevent delays in government intervention, legalize minimum support price to make it binding, expand minimum support price coverage to vegetables and perishable crops, introduce price insurance schemes to protect against market crashes, encourage direct farmer to industry contracts with pre-decided prices, promote ethanol production from surplus potatoes, ensure transparent cost calculations and farmers' representation in price setting bodies. As farmers demand stability and dignity, the real test for India's democracy is clear. Will policies move from promises to protection, ensuring fair prices for those who feed the nation?